Hello and welcome to another video review from TouchGaming.org. Today I'll be reviewing Shaky Summit, which is available for $4.99. This is a very fully featured game from IGO Mobile. It's a very nice game. It has this nice background music, and this menu is also very interactive. It's very nice. It's very unique. You can spin it to choose the different items. There's 5 menu items: play, options, scores, about, and 2-player. We'll go to about first. Shows you what version it is. Shaky Summit version 1, created by IGO Mobile Entertainment Incorporated, their website, and the support email. It's also high scores. As you can see, the presentation is very nice. It shows you the high scores for each of the places you've unlocked on the various difficulties. There's also the options menu. Oops, I want this with exit. 1 second. We'll be going to the options menu next. Ooh, okay, there we go. So you can change the audio from the game to iPod, so you can choose your own music. We'll go back to game. You can change the music volume, the effects volume, and you can turn the vibration on or off. That's for iPhones only. You can also reset the game data. You're going to reset all your stuff. 2-player, we won't be going into this game since it's the same thing as 1-player, except that 2 players are actually playing on your iPod or iPod Touch or iPhone. There are a multitude of characters: Randan Dundee, Bobby Q, Sharpie, or this unlockable character, which I haven't unlocked yet. They each have different characteristics. There are 3 different characteristics they're based on: acceleration, top speed, and recovery. Acceleration is how fast you go from being stopped. Top speed is how fast you can go, like the top speed, obviously. Recovery is how fast you recover from falling into like traps or being hit by obstacles. So we'll start the game. We'll select Tenderfoot as a difficulty. There's 3. The last one's unlockable. Now this game is very fun. The idea is that you're trying to climb up these mountains. There are many different places. This map selection is very nice. You can select the mountaintop you want to go to. You can select if you want to play there. Your character will run to it, etc. As you finish it, you'll get a little blue flag on it. We haven't done the stump yet, so we'll play that once. We'll start it. It shows you your high score as well for each of the difficulties. I'll explain the gameplay as we go. The AI is on the right side, or if you're playing 2-player, your second player would be here. On the left is you. Your characters are constantly running based on their speeds. They'll go faster or slower. And there are various obstacles which you can activate by tapping and holding the screen. It'll cause an earthquake right here. My character's on a moss patch, so I have lots of grip, but the other character wasn't, so they fell and got hit by a rock, which was activated by the earthquake. This is the seismograph. It shows you the earthquake activity. When the icon is red, that means the earthquake activity hasn't subsided yet, so you can't use your special ability. But once it has and it's turned green, you can activate it again. They got up the mountaintop before I could do that. So these rocks and such, they are all activated by the earthquakes. As you can see here, once you reach the mountaintop, we'll do it again. This button here activates your sprint, makes you run faster. You just tap the button over and over again, and these little bars will indicate how much sprint you have. Every time you activate an obstacle on your enemy, you'll gain points. You can see here, I have lots of points because I've been attacking them a lot. And there's also these little dialogue that goes on between the characters. And there's this line here which indicates how far you are from the finish line, as well as how far you are ahead of everyone else. When you pass these checkpoints, you get extra points as well. And they see a little flag there as well. Now we'll activate this rock and try to hit there we go, we hit them with the rock since that earthquake shook them. Try to run up the mountain quickly. As you can see, the sprint has this nice little blue effect. And there are these nice 3D graphics along with the simplistic shadows, as you can see there. The game is quite nicely made. The graphics are spectacular for such a game. The control scheme is very simple. You can play one-handed if you like. Personally, I'm right-handed, so I prefer playing with 2 hands, but it works out either way. As you can see, controls are very simple. You just tap this for the sprint, tap and hold for the earthquake. It's a lot of fun though. It's very addicting. You have a lot of fun trying to knock down your opponent, as you can see here. Oh, but they landed on the ladder. Oh, there they go. They fall off. to gain more points now. Also running up the mountain. Hurry, hurry, hurry. We've got a sizable lead over Sharpie. Maybe activate the earthquake again. Wow, we got a lot of points now. We're nearing the top. This is a relatively long course since it's later in the game. It's not the first one. There are a lot of courses and you'll have a lot of fun with them. They all look different and they all have certain different obstacles. In the first few you won't have boulders, you won't have bees, etc. And there are tutorials, so on the first few summits it'll give you an option to activate a tutorial if you haven't played before. You can select yes, just learn how to play the game. So activate another earthquake. The sharp is going to fall again, hopefully. There we go, you get some more points. Now we can activate the sprint. Okay, we get more points for sprinting as well. And there's some more dialogue. I may have packed too many snacks. And we reached the top. There we go, extra bonus points from reaching the top. I got quite a high score. Higher than anything I've ever gotten before. Probably because it was so long. So it says Randan Dundee wins. This little dialogue, thanks for coming out. And by tapping here you can select a rematch, but we're just going to continue on. So this game is a lot of fun. There's definitely a lot of replayability since there are many summits, there are 3 difficulty modes, 4 different characters, and you'll want to try to unlock the last character. And so that concludes our review. We'll go back to the main menu. This game is $4.99. It's definitely worth it. For $4.99 you're getting a lot. This is like a fully featured game, something you see on the DS. It's a lot of fun. This menu especially is very catchy, it's very nice. I love how you spin it. And I'm going to go to 2-player for a second so I can show you that since we have a little time left. So I'll select my player 1 character. I want to go for Barbecue this time. He's got a nice top speed. And we'll go Sharpie for player 2. So the screen's going to be split in the middle. And note that I'm the only one playing this, so I'll be playing both. We'll just select. Let me just go back to the first one. This was the shortest course and the easiest. You're merely going up the hill instead of a mountaintop. As you can see, it's the same thing except now both screens work. Either player is playing. I'll activate the earthquake on Sharpie first. There we go. Now he's gonna fall. Activation sprint on Barbecue. So sprint on Sharpie. Make her fall in the mud using Barbecue screen. There she goes. And so that concludes our review. Visit TouchGaming.org for more videos. This was our weekly podcast. This is definitely a spectacular game. Great interface, great gameplay, great graphics, great catchy music, nice sound effects. It's a very nice game. Check it out, $4.99. Thanks for watching.